85 and 86 were great years for two-stroke three-wheelers. You had the Honda 250R, Yamaha Tri-Z, Kawasaki Takati. But did you know that there was another manufacturer, one of the major manufacturers, that also made a 250 two-stroke three-wheeler, and that was Polaris. From 85 and 86, there was the Polaris Scrambler. This is a 250 two-stroke. It is fully automatic. It's got a CVT transmission. It is a 250 two-stroke, but it's obviously not on the same level as the other race bikes. This one was definitely meant to be more of a utility, you know, be more of a comparison to like a Big Red or say like this 250 SX right here. But these things are really unique. They were only made 2 years. I've heard it was about 1,200 or so that were made. I don't know that for sure. But they're fully automatic, electric start, pull start, oil injection on it, forward and reverse, which was kind of unusual for most of the ones in this year range. This one was kind of unique where it's got factory speedometer on it still. Shows about 2,000 miles on it. It also had this oversized front rack as well. So these were kind of unique in the sense that it was Polaris engine. So like I said, it's basically the exact same motor that was in the later Trail Bosses and Trailblazers and stuff. This front end though is basically all Yamaha. The whole forks, suspension, and everything, even like the hand or all the controls up here. You kind of see like the control there. It's identical to the Yamaha one. I've been told that the front headlight was actually from a Blaster before they actually were produced. You know, other things like the key switch and choke and then even like the throttle, all very similar to the Yamaha stuff. I've also been told that the rear axle is the same out of a 84 and 85 Takati. So yeah, this one I did a little trade-in to get. I kind of stole it from another collector. He had a couple of these and kind of been on the lookout for one of these for a while. When I got it in, it was actually missing these emblems right here. These things always pop off. So I had a friend that works at Polaris. I had him pull up the original print for this thing, and then I had it 3D printed. So this is just a 3D print material, and then installed that back in on both sides. This is what it looked like when I first got it in, when it was missing the emblems. Yeah, so let's attack this tank here a little bit and see if we can shine this thing up. Well, I think this turned out pretty well. Got most of the scale off. If I went longer, I could probably get to kind of a real high shine, but that's not really what I was going for. Just wanted to get some of that scaliness off of there. 1985 Polaris Scrambler three-wheeler in the wild. We're out running a few trails and some sand and everything, seeing what this thing will all do, which overall my impressions are pretty good. Not a ton of power by any means, but it seems pretty capable. Climbed a few hills, gone through some sand and stuff. I think we're gonna attack this bowl next and see if we can climb the edges and get back out without getting stuck. kind of see how fast we can get it up to. It's definitely sketchy. Definitely felt like it would go faster, but it's not stable at those speeds at all. In fact, the steering just doesn't give you very great feedback. It just feels very twitchy. With the wide front tire on it, maybe if it had a narrower front tire, it'd feel a little bit more stable.